Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Sure you all are doing great. Today's tutorial is quite simple and will be very useful for your designs. This is the ability for you to switch from the light mode to the dark mode in just a matter of seconds. So if this is what you would like to learn, please stay tuned to the end. Like, subscribe and share. So without wasting time, let's get started. Alright guys, so this is the light mode frame and this is the dark mode frame. So this is here because I already gave it its colors so that it's going to be very easy for you to understand what I'm doing when I start adding the different variables. So we're going to pick the colors from here and add it to our color variables. So instead of just writing down the codes, it's better you see what I'm doing. So first thing we want to do is to make sure we're not clicking on anything, and then you come to this property panel and click on your local variables. When you click on it, you're going to see the different collections we've already created in the past. If you've not seen the videos, please you can go back to check the videos on my channel so you can know how we got all this. So what we want to do is to come over here and create collection. So this collection is going to be for the dark mode and light mode. So we might as well come here and name it modes. You can name it whatever that pleases you or pleases you and your team, whoever you're working with. So this collection is named modes. Now we want to come over here and create our color variables. Now the variables are all going to be color because all the items we're working with is all about color. So this color, we have about 6 different colors we want to work with on this frame. So what we do is just go ahead and duplicate the variable to 6 or 7 places, I guess. Let's see. So duplicate, duplicate. We'll go ahead and do it like 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So this first color is going to be the background color. That will be the background color for these frames, because we're going to also apply the variables to this frame. So in such a way that when a screen enters this frame, the mode will change. So you're going to see what we're talking about. So this first one is going to be frame background. All right, frame BG. So this second one is going to be the background for this screen. So I'm going to go ahead and name it app background. Please don't get confused. All right, now the next thing we want to, let's pick our colors from here. All right, so the next thing we want to do is to pick this dark color we used for the item name. So we're going to come here and name it item name. Item. Now the color we used for this classic timekeeper is the same color we used for the icon and the same color we used for this price. So in a situation where you don't want to create so many color variables, when you know that the items have the same color, you might as well just give it a name that you would remember and recognize, and then you can go with it. So I can actually give this item name slash price or whatever, but I'm going to leave it at item name. Then the next one is going to be for this rating. So we're going to name this rating text. The next one is going to be for the body text. So we'll name this body text. We'll have another one that will be the subtle blue text, the subtle blue background, which is this subtle blue we have here and we have here. So we're going to name it subtle blue. Then we're going to have another color variable for the call to action button. So we'll go ahead and duplicate this and we'll name this CTA color. All right, now let's start picking the colors. We're going to go ahead and use our color picker to pick the colors. So what we want to do here is for the frame background, we'll come here, use our color picker and we'll pick this. So just so you know, this will be for the light mode, which will be the default. So this will be light. And you come right here and click on this plus icon, and this mode is going to be dark. All right, so we'll take our color picker and we'll pick the dark color. Now let's go ahead to the app background. For the light mode, we're going to pick it, the color. For the dark mode, we'll go ahead and pick the color. Then the item name, which is this, the name of the item here, we're going to use our color picker to pick it. So I would have done this behind the scene, but I want you to get what we're doing, so I won't do that. I'm going to take it one after the other, and if you have the time, you can just be patient to watch till the end. I don't want beginners to get confused about anything. So for the rating text, we're going to go ahead and pick So from our previous video, you notice that we already have colors, our semantic colors, primary colors and all that, but we're not using them. We're just going to go ahead to use the colors I've already used on these screens for the purpose of those that don't have their color system already built. So let's go ahead and continue. So let me be sure I picked this. For the rating color, this here, for this, all right. Now for the body text, for the dark mode, let's pick it. For the subtle blue color, let's pick it. And for the dark mode, let's pick the color we have. The CTA, and for the dark mode, all right. Now for the text inside the call to action, we don't want to change it because they are just the same color. So if you want to create a color for every single thing on your screen, for example, this rating star color, I didn't add it here because this color is the same color we have here. So if you want to create a color name for the price, you can go ahead and add price, and you pick the color for the light and the dark mode. But I don't want to do that because it shares the same color with this text and it shares the same color with the icon. So let's go ahead and link our variables. So we want to come here, click on this. We can put this aside because we're done with it. We just needed to pick the colors from it. So on this screen, we want to assign the variables. So first thing we'll do is to click on this, and you come to this field section, click on it, and then you go and search for modes. So these are the variables we just created now. So for this is the app background, so we're going to assign it to this variable. And then let's not forget our frames. So the light mode is the default. That's why you can only see the light mode when you go to check for your colors. So this is the frame background. We'll click on it and assign it. Now we'll come back here and we want to pick this text. That's the name of the item on the screen. And you come to your fill, click on this icon, come down here and assign it to item name. Then you can as well do the same for this icon. So you want to pick the icon, come over here and give it the item name. For this status bar, you want to do the same, item name. Then this also shares the same color, so you pick it, come over here and give it the item name. Now we want to pick this, we want to pick this text and do the same thing. All right, so all right, so for this icon and this, you want to give it the same color. Now we want to pick the ratings. So pick the ratings text. So this and this happens to have the same color. So you pick it, you come over here and give it the rating text. The next thing we want to do is click on the body text and give it the body text. You click on this, and you give it the subtle blue color. Same with this background here. Now for our call to action button, we want to give it its variable. Yeah. And this blue stroke here has the same color with our call to action button. So we're going to go ahead and give it the same color. All right, what else? the white background here, we want to go ahead and give it a subtle blue color. All right, so I think we've assigned all the variables. So what we want to do now is duplicate this, Command D. Now you can come to this appearance section and you see this icon that says apply variable mode. So when you click on it, you're going to see modes. That's the mode we just created in the beginning of the video. And you're going to see that the light mode is the auto and we have the dark mode. So we're going to assign this to light. You can't notice anything because it's on light mode. Now you can click on this one and you can come to modes and you assign it to dark, and automatically it just switches to dark mode. All right, there is something we didn't assign. This quantity text, we didn't assign it to any variable. So we're going to go ahead to assign it to the body text. We want to come here and click on body text. Then we want to reassign it. So when you click here, light mode. When you click here, when you click on this icon, dark mode. Okay, the change is not applying, so let's go ahead to delete this. Alt and drag. So let's switch this to the dark mode. All right, so now here it is. So guys, it's that easy, very simple. All you have to do is, firstly, you create your local variable. You go to your local variables and create a collection for the light and dark mode. And then all the colors you have on the screen, you can go ahead to have your color codes, or you have the color you want to use for the dark mode. So all you have to do is just to give the light mode its colors and do the same thing for the dark mode. Then you go ahead to assign the elements in your frame, you assign them to those variables, and then you go ahead to switch. Is that easy? So when you bring this into this frame, it's still light mode. Now, in order for you to make that switch happen, you have to come over here and assign this color to our frame background. This is already assigned to our frame background. So this is dark mode. So let's go ahead and go to our mode and give it dark. Now for this frame, you come over to the variables icon. When you click on it, you're going to make it auto. You're going to leave it on automatic, which is the light mode. While the frames, you make sure that you've assigned a mode to each of the frames. That's the big frames. Then this one that is on automatic, as soon as you bring it into this frame, it switches. And if you put it into this other frame, it will switch to light mode. So it's that easy. So guys, try it out and you get used to it. There is no big deal about this. So guys, if you like this tutorial, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye.